Fudge me. Okay, so I gotta go this way. But yeah, there we go. Oh, I hate when the settings just don't work. That's so weird.
Imperials here? Maybe Master Luke was right after all.
Come on, bring it. Let's go. Sweet. Now, there's some really good. No,
I don't want to hurt you.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Fucking bring it. Wait, is it instant death? Oh, I killed him. Good. I had just finished a show called Mindhunters. It's really good. It kind of sets up itself as like a kind of documentary style show, and it gets more like, it's kind of a subversion of your a subversion of what you'd expect from a show like that. I really liked the character building. There were some characters I thought were very unnecessary, but I get where they were coming from of having them rather than not having them. Come on, get it. Get it in. Let me just say, the final scene of the season finale, I actually jumped in my seat. It was so tense. The show's been so subversive up to that point that you don't really expect it. And it's kind of a spoiler for me to be saying that, even though I'm not really describing anything. But I hope that just excites you into watching it. I don't know. That's really good. Where am I supposed to go? No, really. Where am I supposed to go? Where? Oh, where am I supposed to go? It's pretty sweet. It's pretty awesome. We just get out of here.
Someone there.
Yo, I think you're actually a tank. Get me out. Yikes. Mindhunters. It's a really good show. I enjoy it. I enjoyed watching it a lot. Again, I don't know how long you've been here, Chris, but it's very subversive. You know, I think the set pieces are really well done. The cinematography is absolutely amazing. A lot of the characters are really good. There's not many characters, but the ones they do show do a really good job. I don't know what I've done. That's some new dance style. That's a nice style. Should be your style.
Someone there. Someone there.
What?
Who goes there?
Alright. Game's showing its age. Jesus Christ, this thing's going so fast. How do I take this thing down? Do I not? What do I do? Well then. Hello there.
Someone there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take these guys out the good old-fashioned way. Fucking lightsabering them to death.
Hold it right there.
Stop running away like a fucking coward, let me murder you. Oh, can't do anything there. Am I doing any damage to this thing? It's really loud and obnoxious. Yo.
Who goes there?
Alright. You forced my hand. Yikes. It's really sad though that Netflix is almost Netflix almost has a monopoly on good original shows, whereas Hulu is really trying to catch up, but almost failing incredibly. Like, compare them on the Marvel shows on Netflix to the Marvel shows on Hulu. You're telling me anyone actually watches The Runaways? Let's be real. That show is actually garbage. What do I do? Oh.
Who goes there?
The second I saw the trailer for The Runaways, I was just like, wow. You really are not banking on Marvel at all. Hulu probably should have just went with DC, try to make Hulu versions of them. That would have been funny. Teenage girls, like, the amount of TV shows catered to them is very awkward. Not to like talk shit about gender conforms. Excuse me. I would like to get by, and this is either the most impenetrable broken glass I've ever seen, or that's actually like some sort of ice. Hulu does have a couple of good shows, though. Not to give them zero credit. Just nothing that looks entirely incredible. There we go.
Locked.
Locked! How am I supposed to unlock it? Alright, let's go. Like, Hulu actually can have good shows, they just choose not to. It's kind of sad. They just don't want to put their investments in the right places. Not to say, like, I know anything about how to run a multi-billion-dollar industry, but it feels like the people have spoken and they want good quality shows. You know, look at, again, Marvel. Look at, like I mentioned earlier, Mindhunters. Their originals do so well. But not like when, like, they have a good motto where they accept a lot of people, but they should really have, like, a standard when it comes to having shows like this. Failed comedian Michelle Wolf, she was terrible. Like, oh my god, like, her show was god awful. I watched like 5 seconds of that show, and the most memorable line was, "Pussy dab, dab on that pussy," and I was just like, wow, Jesus Christ, people just watch this? People really have no standards? Then there's like a Family Guy-esque show, which actually is better than than a lot of animated family shows. F is for Family. I really like that. Bill Burr is a genuinely amazing comedian. He does a lot of great shit. His podcast is pretty good too. And his debacle with H3 was fucking hilarious. Like, he's fucking with Ethan, you know, the entire time, and Ethan's just like, I don't know how to run a podcast. I have almost 100 episodes by now, but I still don't know how to run a podcast without a written script and being told what to do. Haha. I'm bad at my career. But yeah, Bill Burr is fucking hilarious in the show, and and I guess the key word for today is subversion, because you go into expecting this typical shit comedy show where, like, the same thing happens every episode. It's, you know, they're all standalone, episodic, but it really has a cohesive story that has a point it wants to come across. You know, the characters actually you know, have an arc. It's not just, hey Lois, hey Lois, hey Lois. Brian, it's me, Stewie.
I guess I should keep following the beacons.
Like, if anything, the Family Guy shows what a reverse character arc is. You know, characters that evolve but then devolve almost immediately. It's bizarre, and it's like such a letdown from what it could be. Because it could be a lot better than it's trying. Yo, how big is this fucking field? For real. Like, when Family Guy first came out, I will say...
Echo Base.
I will say it was really good. was a lot of effort put into it, but was not a show meant to go on forever the way it was made. How do I get in? Come on.
This entrance is blocked too. How did they get in?
Here's some. Oh, can't get through there. Thanks for letting me know, Chris. How's that? Is that better? Is that better? Chris? Chris, is that better? Chris, is that better? Is it good? How's this a secret area? Should I lower it more, Chris? Is it fine? Chris? Chris? I read your messages, but I just want to say your name. Maybe I would just miss you, Chris. Maybe I'm just missing annoying you.
Maybe guarding this pile of junk.
Oh yeah, like Simpsons is like well beyond the problems it has, and for some reason people, instead of complaining as they rightly should that the show is just too long and doesn't have anything to say more. No, I want to heal. How do I get in now? Yeah, but how do I get in? Oh. There we go. There we go. How do I not? What? How do we get in? Nice. Okay, no, but for real, like this, like Simpsons just gets away with whatever, and nobody bats an eye. And because of that, Family Guy is allowed to do what it does, you know. Did I die? No, I didn't die. There's just a tunnel. Like, believe me, I want to be a guy that's berating, like, oh, Family Guy just fucking goes on for fucking ever. It doesn't have a point. The irony or coincidence is I'm doing literally the same thing with this rant.
Hold it right there.
My point being, F is for Family is doing better, a better job than. What do you mean see an ID? See a lightsaber, don't you? What the fuck? Anyway, F is for Family is doing a better job in what Family Guy and Simpsons are trying to do than those two that have been around forever. Instead of refining and perfecting their formula, instead they just want to be okay at best.